Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 5. So last time we interrupted our exploration of Exodus on somewhat short notice, but we're almost done here. I think, pretty sure in fact, that we have not actually talked to this Incantor yet. The agent of Solberg, I believe we have been told. There's a Slithurikai mage sitting at this desk, one with a very unslithian name. Maybe it's not his actual name, and just a name that he uses among humans. Right. Though he's plainly an Avernite, his cloak is well tailored and luxurious. He is wearing a delicate gold bracelet set with an opal. Okay. Is that important? When he sees you, he sniffs the air with contempt. I knew I would see you in my office soon, slave of Empire. I am Incantor assistant to the Archmage Solberg, and proud servant of tranquility. I am willing to trade with you. I might even employ you. However, I cannot grant you entry to our proud new land, so do not ask. Okay, well, I mean, like with the mayor here, we don't actually need to ask him for that, because we already have someone who assured us his assistance. Tell me about tranquility anyway. Tranquility is the land created and ruled by the Archmage Solberg. It is his bold effort to create a secure place, a place where Avernites can live free of the constant threats that have tormented them for decades. Entry to Tranquility is limited. Its resources, mainly food, are limited. However, as Solberg proves the superiority of the path he has chosen, we are confident that Tranquility will expand. Tranquility is low on food? No, it has exactly enough food, because Solberg has so wisely limited the number of people who can settle there. It is the rest of Avernum that will soon be short of food. Okay, well, I suppose we have heard of certain troubles, but not of any development that's, like, inescapable. Tell me about Archmage Solberg? There are none alive in Avernum who have done more since the earliest days to keep our lands alive and safe. He has spent much of that time as a steadfast foe of your kind. He is very old now. Where a weaker soul would finally lay down and accept the final rest, he uses his power to continue to live. Oh, how very selfless of him. He will not rest until he has brought true safety to his people. How does he keep Tranquility safe? For a moment, you detect a flicker of emotion on the Slith Mage's face. Something is making him nervous. He has created an army of magical sentinels. Right, so we've heard. They are tireless in their defense. He holds up his hand, showing you the bracelet. This marks me to the sentinels as one of Solberg's most trusted advisors, and in turn, we trust the sentinels to protect us. And nothing ever goes wrong with them? No, of course not. No, there are no problems beyond the inevitable rough spots of building a new world. No problems that concern you. So lots of problems. Gotcha. His words are confident, but his discomfort shows plainly through his calm reptilian expression. I mean, you'd really think that a Slith of all people, and the trusted advisor of, or advisor? I don't know, agent of Solberg, would really be able to hide this kind of emotion, if nothing else. But, you know, thanks for making it abundantly clear that there is plenty of trouble in our future game. Right. I would like to enter Tranquility, I guess. We have to mention that. Then you will need a bracelet. Well, 4 of them. Or the sentinels will identify you as a foe and destroy you. You can't steal a bracelet. Once a person has worn one, it will do no good for any other. No, the bracelet must be given. Alright? Who can give me one? Well, Kilgore, or at least so he claimed. As a gesture of generosity to his neighbors, Solberg has given a limited supply of bracelets to the 2 mayors of the Drake Pillars. You can apply to them. I will not help you. Do you have a spare bracelet? He literally just said that he does not. Solberg gave me quite a few. People here can apply to me for permission to settle in or pass through Tranquility. I take many applications. However, he was clear in his directions. You are of the Empire. I will not risk his wrath by letting you into his lands. Right. Oh, thanks for all this information, just in case somehow someone does not land in Harkin's Rest and goes straight to Exodus. I guess it's possible enough by just going down the river and landing near here instead. But, well, again, as always, it's good to have these redundancies. It's just always a bit awkward when, you know, the game still gives you all the all the information a second time around, or more than a second time sometimes, instead of acknowledging that you've already learned this. But then again, I could just choose not to ask. But, well, in theory I could. You mentioned that you might employ me? I would. I came to the frontier to engage in certain magical studies. I gather knowledge. Sometimes I hire Evernights. Excuse me. Since my current area of interest is dangerous, however, I will not put my countrymen at risk. You, on the other hand, are from the Empire. I would risk your life. Oh, thanks. How charming. Of course I'm interested. Incantoformon is pleased. He takes a crystal out of his desk and hands it to you. It is small, polished, and dark blue, and it hangs from a leather thong. These tunnels are old. Intelligent beings have lived here long before Avernum arrived. Some magical artifacts were left. I seek them out. West of here is a stone circle, at the top of a hill by the road. There is power there. I would know its nature. That crystal is a sensing crystal. Take it to the circle and hold it near each of the stones. If you find magic, try not to disrupt it. Instead, come here and tell me about it. I will reward you. In other words, something is going to spawn and attack me, and I'm going to have to defend myself, and he's going to get angry because I disrupted the magic. Yeah, but it might be dangerous. Mysterious magic always is. All I ask is that if you find magic, you do your best to not destroy it. Protect yourself as best you can, but leave the power intact. I mean, I'll see what we can do. No promises. Can you teach me magic? It would amuse me to give you magic the Empire does not want you to have, but I will not help you. You are still an Empire spy. Oh, fair enough, I suppose. Okay, sensing stone circle quest. Alright. Oh yeah, I had checked this elite warrior's health here just because I was briefly contemplating trying to interact with this, and, well, I guess there's no reason not to. There are 2 guards watching this wheel. They are better armed than most of the rabble of Exodus. When you get close to the wheel, one says, "Where's your bracelet?" When he sees that you don't have one, he says, "None enter the land of tranquility without permission." And we're doing you a favor. If you entered Solberg's lands without permission, you wouldn't live long. You try to ask them for more information, and they tell you to talk to Incantoformon. Okay. Right. I suppose it's nice that the game does not... Well, I mean, it's nice that the game does not have them turn hostile immediately. But I wouldn't mind an option to still try to turn the wheel, which then would cause them to turn hostile. Of course, I could just attack them, and I wonder if the game does then actually allow me to turn it. My guess would be yes. But yeah, these guys are tough. 2 of these, and then who knows? The rest of the town might turn hostile immediately. In fact, that's not very unlikely at all. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's possible to try and force your way in and have to deal with those sentinels, but I don't know if it's worth it, really. I mean, obviously not, since we can just get the bracelets and continue the normal way. Giara, right. Has that name been mentioned to us? There is a Nephil miner sitting at the fireside, poking at the fire with the length of cave wood. She's unusually dirty for a Nephil, something that clearly causes her great discomfort. It must be difficult to bathe here. I mean, there is water. It should be fresh water. I mean, yeah, the river might be, the current in the river might be too strong to just jump in and bathe, but you should be able to take it, to use a bucket or something similar to extract water and use that. Also, I mean, I suppose Nephilim are not literally cats, just cat-like people. But of course, cats don't actually need water to keep themselves clean. I suppose Nephilim work differently. Can't blame them for not wanting to lick themselves clean. That's certainly one thing I don't envy my cat for. Not the only thing, but certainly one thing. Anyway, most of the miners turn away when you approach, but she doesn't. She says, "I am Giara. Sit, be warm. Keep me company while I am kept from my mine." What are you doing here? Giara looks nervously at the other miners. She doesn't want to anger them by being too friendly to you, but she has something she wants to say. "I am like the others. The bandits, they drove me out. Most fled. Few stayed behind at their claims. Most of them died." "Tell me about the bandits." "They are led by Listak the Beast. They are trained. They have better weapons. They come in the night. It is foolish to try to fight them off alone, and yet some do. Okay, tell me about your mine. I had a claim, and equipment, and workers. We would smelt metal, precious and not. It would have been glorious. I shared the claim with one of my kind called Merim. Ah, maybe he mentioned the name, actually. I don't know, it does seem familiar. I might be imagining things. Merim. He's mad. Well, where is your mine? It is to the southwest of Exodus, by the river. Tell me about Merim. She looks very concerned. He is a fool. Others, the smart ones. We come to the safety of town. Him, he is determined to fight. He sets traps, and he taunts the bandits. He refuses to flee. Traps? It is his skill. Traps to burn and crush the bandits. But they are clever too. When they find him, they will find a way past. They will overwhelm and kill him. I should have stayed, watched his back, but I did not want to die. I have weaned kids back in Avernum. Weaned? Weaned kids? I'm not familiar with that expression. I wanted to return to them with wealth. Now I have nothing. Is he still alive? I mean, we know that he is, and in fact we have helped him. I do not know. He is not my mate, but he was a good partner for all the work to bring tools out here. Now he waits to die. I would ask you something. She looks at the other miners nervously. What do you want? You travel. You're strong. If you have a chance and meet Merim, help him. He is not your enemy. No, that's true. In fact, he's somewhat of a necessary step on the main quest in this area. I suppose technically you don't have to talk to him, but you're certainly nudged in his direction. I suppose both by whatever... Well, I forget how exactly he was mentioned over in Harkin's Rest, but pretty sure he was. We were told about him. Someone gave us a tip to seek him out and talk to him. And then there's this person in Exodus as well. So that makes sense. Another redundancy. Now I must stop talking to you, or the others will be angry. She looks away. Oh, that's not actually a quest, though. Can we tell you that we helped him? Oh, I guess not. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, but not a quest. Actually, just the game trying to point me in the right direction. What's this? Haskell's potion works. Oh, an alchemist. I suppose we... I mean, technically we still have access... Well, obviously, yes, we still have access to the rest of the game world via teleport. Yeah, of course, and the first alchemist is in the first open area. Don't even need a boat for that. What was that? Oh, I saw this mining place here, or digging place, but apparently there was another one. Mine crystals, okay. You have those. Right. Miner. Right, okay, this is just the other gate that we had already seen. Wait. Ah, yes, okay, of course, these areas aren't accessible, so, Haskell, hello. What do you have? Oh. You flip through the book. The recipes inside are written in code so that you can't steal Haskell's alchemical knowledge. Don't know what tripped me up there. The ingredients are, however, plain to read. Okay. Well, healing elixir, curing elixir, energy elixir, and armor elixir. Not super interested in creating healing and curing elixirs. Those are usually plentiful enough. Energy elixirs... I mean, we have plenty of energy potions. Hardly ever used any so far, but that might be interesting for the endgame, perhaps. Armor elixir, I'm not entirely sure if we have that. But I guess I can imagine what it does, applying some sort of... yeah, that was armor elixir, right? Enduring armor. Is it the same? No, it's not. It's enduring shield. Oh, so maybe enduring armor is actually a better version of this? Or some sort of long-lasting defensive spell anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's good. Although there might also be an alchemist somewhere who can make invisibility potions, and obviously those have traditionally been the most overpowered ones. Haskell. And this is one of the few buildings in town that has a chance of still standing in 5 years. Since it's an alchemist's workshop, that is a very good thing. Well, of course, also because it's an alchemist's workshop, there's a very good chance that it's not going to be standing in 5 years because of that. There are a lot of tools and equipment here, no doubt brought out to the frontier with great expense and difficulty. The alchemist in charge is a young woman, a mage from the look of her garb. She has a short temper, ready to cut loose with an angry retort or a fireball, quickly if needed. Okay, not sure how we know that when we first meet her, but okay. It's a good thing considering how rough the town is. When she sees you, however, she seems very nervous. You are... hello, I am Haskell, the alchemist for Exodus, sent by the crown. Okay. I mean, if the game hadn't informed me that this is not her normal personality, we wouldn't know that anything's amiss here, but, I mean, I'm not sure what's making her nervous. Just the fact that we're from the Empire? I would like to buy a potion. Oh, I would like to buy a potion. The mayor has reserved my stock for the near future. I'm sorry. This is a very nice laboratory. Thank you, but it is not safe. There is something in the basement. I've been hearing sounds, like tools. I haven't gone down there. It seems dangerous. Tools, you say? Okay. So not beasts, but someone trying to dig their way in? Or sliths? Or bandits? Oh. Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna investigate. You should get someone to help you. Yeah, you really should try to ask someone for help. Well, maybe I can investigate. That would be very helpful. The stairs down are in the back. I will unlock the door for you. She disappears briefly into the back. Okay. Open door. You open the door? Well, I didn't, but... This one? Well, it is an open door. And there's nothing here, so yes. Difficulty 11, okay. Just a little bit too much for us, I guess. And this leads down, indeed. Well, that is basically all of the town, although I did mean to pick up that shield. Because, you know, there's most likely going to be some sort of fighting going on. Huh? Beaten prisoner. What? Beaten by the ogre? This man has been severely beaten. He hangs from the post, dripping and moaning. A sign around his neck reads Claim Jumper. Oh, wow, not even a bandit. Punishment is harsh in Exodus. It could be worse, though. They might have simply killed him. I mean, I'm not sure if being beaten and potentially bitten by an ogre who's got the angries is necessarily much better than death. But maybe they'll actually release him, though, because he's not a bandit, but just a claim jumper. Right, I wanted to go here, pick up the shield. Sorry, man, I know I said I wanted to... I said you could have it, but I actually need it back. Sure you understand. Okay. Just making sure... Yeah, okay, everything's fine. Of course it would be. It's the exact same shield that she had before. Right. Okay. Pretty dark. Let us actually use a light source for that reason. Save the game. Oh, magic. Gotcha. Okay. Potions. Which we are free to take. Okay, she has one less healing potion than everyone else, so there is that. He has one less curing potion. They have the same number of energy potions, so I guess she might as well take that one. Okay, and this was Mandrake Tincture, can't sell. Small. Okay, just a generic description. Interesting. Mandrake Tincture sounds kind of unique and valuable. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this before. It was also in a chest. Was it locked, actually? Yes? Open door, you open the door. No, I guess the chest was not actually locked. But still, this looks kind of special. I guess there's no harm in taking it with me. Just in case. Maybe it's an ingredient for something. It's just strange that it's not worth anything. Because I'm pretty sure regular herbs are worth something. What have we here? A locked gate. Okay, some herbs. Okay, we cannot take that. Oh, there's an opening mechanism on the other side. Auto-save done, okay. As you start to climb these stairs, you think you see movement by the gate. Something fast and blurry. You don't waste time. You're smart enough to prepare to defend yourself. You're right to do so. Well, I did not actually prepare myself. Maybe I should have, because I was obviously expecting combat. Well, we'll see. Maybe I can do it like this. Otherwise I just reload, I suppose. Where there was nobody, there are suddenly 3 people by the gate. 2 warriors and a woman in mage's robes. Ruth? She's touching one of the bars and whispering a spell. They start to glow brightly. Then she turns to you. Listek the Beast sends greetings. None of you will be getting to him this way. Others will be forced to bow to him. You, on the other hand, get a special fate. Okay, Persephone. All right. Wow, who has quite a few hit points for a mage. Can we get some sort of spell off? Maybe a haste? Okay, on him. So we can get a bunch of buffs off. I guess I'm gonna attack her first, although these rogue warriors have a lot less hit points. Okay. Thanks for the misses. We will break her armor, however. Hasted. Do we have... actually, I want to haste her first, I believe, but slow. Slow several of your enemies, causing them to only act every other combat round. Right. Yeah, but I believe for now... Even though it always feels like you waste a turn, but obviously... I expect the main boss here to take a little while to take down. Are we going to be close enough to actually reach her with buff spells? I kind of doubt it. Yeah, dang it. That's kind of a waste then. Well, we can give her Enduring Shield, I suppose. You can use your Will-Aimed Blow. 36. Not sure why I didn't continue to focus on that guy. Okay, now they all hit for some significant combined damage, unfortunately. Oh, she summoned stuff as well. It's annoying. Fierce Red. Okay. Do I haste someone else? I guess we can haste Rasluka and then still maybe slow her down, I guess? Wait. No, several foes. Wait. Select target. Oh. So it is only one. She is slowed. Which is good. I kind of want to heal her. I mean, I kind of have to. It's unfortunate that she did not actually get the protection buff, though. Well, now that we've closed the gap, though, or, moved closer, we should be able to hopefully get at least 1 buff off next round. Maybe even 2, if Rasluka dodges a few attacks. Okay, she can attack twice. I guess we try to take these guys out. The red might be able to poison. Okay, she did not take a ton of damage yet. The plan is to use some AoE magic here, so... Oh, I guess that was her plan as well, and that's nasty. I'm not sure we have a spell to cure, like to cure the entire group with. I think we have an item for that. Well, this is... she doesn't have that, right? I believe Svafnir does. Yeah, it's those crystals, right? Okay, well. Okay, that's one of those guys down. That rat almost down. Let's see here. Mass healing. Heal. Right, unshackle mind, but no mass cure. Well, I guess we're gonna go with the protection. I kind of have to heal her. Ouch. Take out the rat. Take out that guy. Okay, let's see here. Purging Crystal Group, Strong Cure. I mean, we kind of have to, although I really hope she's not just going to cast that again. I don't trust the range of items, I don't know. So we'll use one of these. Okay, so everyone's cured for now. That is good. I believe she's still taking extra damage. I'm just gonna use a well-aimed blow then. Okay. Total terror. We can't cure that. Damage. Nice, okay. Yes, we kind of have to do that. I forgot that that was not a targeted spell. And he's actually still running. That was a correct spell, okay. Maybe he's gonna snap out of it. I mean, honestly, because I did not haste him, he's currently the least useful character. So I guess I'm gonna prioritize mass healing for now. Let's see here. 38. The good hit, we might be able to... Well, actually, well-aimed blow should do the trick. Okay, that was exactly enough. That works. She's almost down. Okay. We're slowed, or I guess we had our haste reduced. I completely forgot to actually poison her. So there's that. Fireball. Is she actually still slowed? It's really unfortunate that you cannot see effects on an enemy in this game. She might actually be hasted? I don't know. It looks like a positive effect, like, well, a buff, as is also known. It's a little bit late for that now, but I'm gonna cast a blessing, and I suppose we can do this again. He's still... No, he's actually no longer. Okay. Sometimes takes a moment for the graphical effect to fade. Okay, attack. No double hits, huh? Nope. No such luck. Alright, he's still fatigued, so no armor break. Rasluka slowed? Wait, Rasluka slowed again, okay. No, actually, she's still hated. Hated? Hasted, my god. Xaza's... Oh, Xaza's slowed. Wait, no. What is that? That's stun? Or that is actually slow. Okay, never mind. His haste was actually turned into slowness. Which is fine, you know. Nope, wrong button. God, slowness. Please, focus. Okay. I guess that worked. Fireball? She's going down slowly, but surely. Suppose you can help with damage right now. I could have healed, but... Oh, right, of course you get to act again. No, actually... Why did he? He was slowed, but he still had the extra action point. I don't know. I give up. Attack. No double hits. She's getting close, though. Just do a well-aimed blow. Okay, she wasted her final turn to haste herself, and a fireball should seal the... Nope, never mind. Another fireball might seal the deal. There we go. Okay. I feel like we got really lucky with her only poisoning in the entire group once. That could have been really nasty if she just spammed that. But she did not, so there's that. Fine robe, a normal dagger, and a terror wand. Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. And I guess she just sealed this. Not that it was necessary, because there is no mechanic to actually bash a gate in. I'm assuming that there is going to be some kind of way to reach this gate from the other side. But of course, if this does indeed lead straight to the bandit stronghold, or, you know, main camp, then we will have to fight our way through that before we even reach that gate. Okay, another question is, did she know about the ambush? Is that why she was so nervous? Was she employed by the bandits, or didn't she know? I went downstairs straight into a bandit ambush. Yes. Haskell is terrified. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. I'm not like the others. I have no argument with the Empire, but before you got here, this was slid under my door. Oh. She pulls a piece of filthy paper out of her pocket. You take and read it. Empire soldiers are coming. If the intruder comes to you, send the enemy to the bars. The bars. Okay, I guess the steel bars. The steel gate. Maybe. Tell them nothing, or Listak comes to you in your sleep. Your death will be slow. She shakes her head. I can't fight, and I do. I defend myself. But this... I'm sorry. I was a coward. If I can make it up to you, I will. I mean, fair enough. With a threat like that, I can't really blame you for cooperating. Also, no harm done, except to the ambushers. So, sent the enemy to the bars? What's that mean? Before Listak the Beast came, the workshop below opened up into the tunnels under the drake pillars. Then one day, almost in an instant, there were bars down there, blocking the tunnel off. Enchanted, so I could not bend them or burn them with acid. Listak's work, I'm sure of it. Right. You work for Listak and you try to kill me? Oh, come on. Seriously. Alright, I will spare you, of course. That is fair, and though it will anger the miners, I will try to assist you. I feel I owe it to you. Okay. Buy a potion, make a potion. Happen to hear anything about a renegade soldier named Dorikas? Was that the one who tried to assassinate your leader? I've heard stories, but I don't know anything. It's a nice workshop. How did it get here? We asked that before, but she wasn't really willing to talk, was she? It was built by command of the King of Avernum. When settlement of the frontier began, he realized that we would need support out here. So mages and alchemists were sent in. It was difficult, but the miners need us. What sort of things do the miners need? Unguents and potions for the many injuries they suffer and treatment for cases of cave rot. Also acids and other substances to test and polish the crystals they find. How did you come to be here? I volunteered. I wanted to see more of the underworld, to experience raw, wild caverns, and I ended up here among raw, wild, filthy miners. Is it difficult to stay out here? It's hard for all of us. Worse for a woman. I've had to burn more than one grubby miner. Grubby also, but grabby miner. And when they begged for help, I charged them for the potions that cured their wounds. If some brute starts causing trouble, he will have to answer to me. And yet, despite all of this confidence, a threat from Listak completely terrified her. Well, yeah, I mean, again, she might be very tough and able to defend herself while she's awake, but, being slowly and painfully killed in your sleep is a threat that most people would probably take seriously. Okay, where do you get your herbs? Kind of a rude question to an alchemist. Like most alchemists, I grow them myself, or I wander. I have my places, and I buy them from the miners when the clumsy oafs don't crush them underfoot. I have wandered through most of the tunnels in this area. I still do when I can get a guard to go with me. While you were wandering, ever see any signs of a particularly nasty pit monster? If I did, I would have ran, she thinks. But I did hear some rumors. There are tunnels below us, not far to the west. They are wild, unsettled by the miners. Lots of scuttling, biting creatures. It seems a good place to look for what you are after. Right, we have been told that by Merum. Well, let's see what she actually sells for slightly expensive prices still. Healing, curing, speed potion, energy potion, shielding potion, augmenting potion, healing elixir. Is shielding potion enduring shield? Right, it's shielding potion though, not armor elixir. That's the one that I guess she can make for us? Can you make a potion for us? Armor elixir. Okay, yeah, that's enduring armor. So presumably the better version. Healing, elixir, curing, energy, and armor. Right, okay, so those are the ones. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it in mind, possibly for the energy, elixir, maybe the armor, but we'll see what other options there might be. What is this? Ooh, lovely crystal. Well, we're not going to steal that, of course. Okay, that was all, right? I suppose so. Okay. Well, then, I guess we're done with the town for now. Right, it did occur to me, actually, after I was done recording last time, that it's kind of strange that we were not able to... Oh, these guys are still sleeping. That we were not able to... that we were able to report our run-in with, what's his face, the drunk fool outside to the mayor, but not the fact that one of Dorikas' agents was just chilling here in his town, having somehow charmed or just sedated 2 of his guards, and, you know, was just waiting here to deliver a message from Dorikas. It's kind of odd, isn't it? This guard is now acting like all the others, treating you with disdain. Okay. When he's not currently sleeping, I suppose. He doesn't even seem to remember that Ruth was here. Yeah, and I mean, I did have the encounter with Ruth before I talked to Vikas, didn't I? I guess so. Okay. Well then. Let's check our quests. We have quite a few at this point. Anomaly, machinery, crystal field. No, that's the one that's gonna stay forever. Listac spies. Listac the beast of spies in our town. If you can find evidence. Wait, I did that though. I did report on the barkeeper. Why is the quest still here? Is there another one? But how? I definitely talked to everyone. Or at least I thought so. Right, hunt for Gelmix. So we're supposed to just travel the roads basically and wait for Gelmix to show up. Stone Circle is west of Exodus. Okay. Crypt's purpose. A huge pillar east of Harkin's Landing. Claim check. A miner named Tobias has placed 3 claims near the village of Exodus. There has been no sign of him. Claims Master Ariana will pay the first travel to inspect the claims and see their status. Right. Claim jumpers. Mine's been taken over by claim jumpers. I need someone to kick them out. Right. Northwest of Exodus. Which is also near Exodus, of course. Like this guy's mines. I hope they don't overlap and we have to somehow decide whom of the 2 to help. And the pit crawler. Okay. So, well, I guess we're just gonna explore around here and take a look at the local mines. See if we find those claim jumpers. Resting merchants. Oh, merchants. Hello. You walk through the small group of merchants, trying not to look too threatening. When you get close to the wagon, you notice that it is empty. Then you notice the bloodstain on the ground, and then they notice that you notice. These aren't merchants, they're actually bandits, of course. They draw their blades and jump to their feet. Well, I guess I'll go with this. And a well-aimed blow. Pretty good damage. Whose turn is it? Okay, it just took a moment. Another well-aimed blow. Ah, so close. But we can always Icy Rain and... Oh. Well, we can still Icy Rain. Even though it's a bit less, you know, satisfying to only hit 2 of them. But, oh well. Smite. Again, so close. But at least here we can actually finish them off. Again, the game takes forever, relatively speaking, to end the turn. Because I suppose there are somewhere nearby there are creatures that are technically taking their turns and probably passing them because they're not currently active. Oh. Or my PC is just currently doing stuff that I'm not aware of because, I don't know. Game seems not to be running quite as smoothly as it normally does, considering, you know, that it's a very non-demanding game to run. Alright, you can take another one of those. This is all just random stuff. Save the game, I guess. We get some digging to do here. Piercing crystal, beautiful crystal, alright. Especially the piercing one, of course, is a welcome find. Flawed crystals, right. Not mine crystals. I did not want to... Well, technically I do want to explore this map, but I wanted to go along the wall here. So what is this? Someone recently smashed the sign with a hammer. Okay. That indicates that this might be the mine taken by claim jumpers or crazed miners. This guy is tanky. And, you know, crazed miner makes me suspect some inevitable confrontation, perhaps. There's an armed miner sitting in this cave. He wears a mismatched set of armor, not a surprise. A lot of Evernites have been guarding their claims from the bandits. When you enter, however, the miner shrieks and draws his weapon. He shouts something completely incoherent, then he charges you. He doesn't think you're a bandit, he isn't thinking much of anything. He's completely crazed. That is unfortunate for him. Hopefully not too unfortunate for us. Oh, okay, that's kind of nasty. Break his armor, as always. Haste. As I should have done before, I really just should do that. Should cast haste on both my casters. But oh well. Protection. You hit him with a willing blow. 48 damage. He did not change his mind and he attacked twice, that freaking jerk. I'll try to win this one. Although it's going to be a little bit rough. Maybe more than a little bit. We will see. I guess I could, you know, sure. I'm going to summon a shade. How tough are you? Not very. We'll see how helpful you are. At least you should have a clear path to the enemy and, you know. We'll see how that works. Jesus. Okay. Calm down, dude. I guess we definitely want him slowed and have all possible debuffs on this guy that we can. That is just really bad. That was really good damage, though. Maybe we can still somehow do this. Please, a really good hit would be nice. Well, it's decent. I probably should heal. I mean, that shade is dealing good good damage, actually. Much better than I would have expected. And he's actually pretty well protected, thanks to his, you know, decent medium armor. Rasluka leveled up. That's nice. I'm guessing that unconscious party members don't gain experience, so that's unfortunate, but at least the two who need the most experience did actually survive. So if the rest of the party did not actually get experience for this, then, you know, I guess it's not as big of a loss as it could otherwise have been. Let's see here, 7 points. And we kind of need more strength, because we can already not use all the heavy armor that we have access to. And yeah, I suppose I could technically choose not to carry the heaviest possible armor, but that seems kind of suboptimal for a warrior. I do want that dexterity, though. You know, I'm going to go for the dexterity now, and I guess I'm just going to have to save the next 2 level ups if I don't find a bunch of extra skill points. But I want to see if this actually unlocked the quick strike. Oh, wow. Oh, no, never mind. I don't know, I misread this for a 13. Never mind, it starts with a 3. That's much more reasonable. So, quick strike, this is new. Affects how quickly you can react. You react in combat. The more of the skill you have, the faster you act. The skill also gives you a small chance to get bonus action points. Ah, right. Okay. Suppose that combined with some sort of item that gives you a bonus action point. Assuming this quick strike, when it happens, gives you 1 bonus action point. I mean, it says points, so who knows? I guess I'll try to pay attention. Knowing myself, I probably will have trouble doing so, but we'll see. Maybe I'll notice notice occasionally when it actually happens, and maybe it does give you enough action points to actually act twice. The thing is, again, that you do need 10 because an action costs 9, and you by default only have 8 action points. So you need an extra 2 action points for it to really be worth anything. But yeah, it's nice to have, of course. Especially since those are stats that we want anyway. Okay, thankfully the town is literally only a few steps away, so we could easily enough do that. But yeah, I really hope that we don't run into more of those guys. Holy crap. Everything has been taken out of, or, you know, at the very least, not more than one at a time. That would be really rough. Everything has been taken out of the storage locker except for one thing. A paper packet. You inspect it and find some tiny bits of dried leaf inside. You recognize it from your training. It's dried scribane leaf. That sounds familiar. When ingested, it makes a warrior stronger and almost immune to pain for a short time. This is the good part. On the other hand, it's fiercely addictive. Withdrawal symptoms include nausea, weakness, and in rare cases, uncontrolled spasms of violence. Okay, I believe we have recently observed that rare occurrence. Avernum has done a very good job of keeping this scourge out of its lands. And to see it here is a real surprise, but it is not, at this point, your problem. Well, I mean, actually it has recently been our problem, so I would beg to differ. I should probably also save. Also, once again, 45 minutes. I guess my internal clock still wants to keep going, still thinks that we are aiming for that 1 hour. But I am actually once again going to take a break here, even if it feels a little bit premature, but yeah, just in the interest of getting a few videos recorded for the next, you know, for the near future. I'm gonna stop it here, and we're gonna, I suppose, check downstairs here, see if there are any more crazed miners, or if we can find out more about where those drugs came from, who brought them here, and why, perhaps. And yeah, basically, if that was done maliciously to drive these miners insane, or, you know, at the very least drive them into addiction, or if they brought that down here themselves and it was just an unfortunate, tragic, you know, isolated case that we observed here. Observed as in murdered. Well, yeah, we will see if there is anything more to see. For the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.